Hi, everybody. I'm Brittany Lewis, a breaking news reporter here at Forbes. Joining me now is Anna Redalt, Washington correspondent for MinnPost. Anna, thank you so much for joining me.
I'm glad to be here.
As we sit here right now, a week away from Election Day, obviously the race between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump is neck and neck, and that is no surprise in Minnesota. A new MinnPost Embold research poll shows the two candidates in a close race. Harris is slightly ahead. When you look at this poll, what sticks out to you?
Well, that this race is, even in Minnesota, pretty tight. Um, and I think Harris has an advantage, but you would think she'd have a clearer advantage in Minnesota with Tim Walz on the ticket.
You wrote that in your piece that Harris has history on her side, plus a few other advantages. So, can you talk to us first a little bit about that history?
The history is that Minnesotans have not voted for a Republican presidential candidate since Richard Nixon in 1972. So it's been a long time since Minnesotans have voted for a Republican presidential candidate.
And so, when it comes to those other advantages, where does she have the edge over Trump in Minnesota?
Well, she has better, well, she has less of an unfavorable rating. Trump had 11% unfavorable in Minnesota. She had only 5. And then of all the people on the at the top of the ticket, both Republican and Democrat, Walt is the only one with a favorable rating. It's not huge. Last month's poll showed it was 3% favorable. This month's poll showed it was 2% favorable, but still it's a favorable rating where everybody else is underwater. So, I think that shows that there is some home state pride. And also, I think he's got good, favorable ratings across the nation. So that's to her advantage.